Subsurface scattering is the process and technique in which light is absorbed into a translucent object and appears out the other side of it. Subsurface scattering is one of the key elements in creating photorealistic renders, as it is present in almost every material from milk, grapes, cloth and human skin. In this video, I will be showing how basic subsurface scattering is set up in Blender's internal and cycles renderer. In the internal renderer, a simple subsurface scattering option is present in the material tab and already has preset options for a number of objects, from skin to marbles to milk. Presets are good for a quick startup, but when using more complex objects like a character, the basic skin preset alone isn't good enough. Those using Blender Internal will have to tweak the settings a little. For this photo that is demonstrating subsurface scattering on the skin, I increase the index of refraction, or IOR, so the skin is denser. This makes sure the character isn't a balloon. I decrease the scale from 0.100 to 0.030, and I adjusted the color blend from 1.0 to 0.1. How to set up subsurface scattering in Cycles is different. There are no options in the Material tab to set it up. Instead, you have to use the node editor and select the subsurface scattering shader in the shader section. There are many ways to set up subsurface scattering for skin. In this video I will show you what setup I used. Compared to what I have seen other artists do for human characters and their material setup, it is a lot more complex, but the more nodes you have, the better the outcome will be, theoretically. My method is a lot more simpler and gives good results when you want a character made quick. I have used the character I made in Adobe Fuse. I made him look as close to my appearance as possible, but at the same time looking cartoony. Fuse is not the ideal software to use for realistic humans. I recommend Make Human, personally modeling your own character, or if you have the money, use equipment which scans objects into the computer. I have watched one of Pixar's videos which demonstrated they made sculptures which they scanned into the computer to use for a character. The overall verdict of this video is to briefly explain what subsurface scattering is, why it is important to implement in a 3D render, and how I set up my nodes in Blender Cycles to make acceptable quality skin using lower resolutions and polygons. I am Lucas known from Aesthetics Interactive Studios, and this is my video on subsurface scattering. Thank you for watching.